Hey guys, so here I am finally to do a video for you guys. It's been quite a while since I've done YouTube, any video sat in front of the camera, recorded, edited, or anything whatsoever that has to do with YouTube. It's been a while, so I am here finally sitting down to do a video for you guys, update you guys, and later on I'll tell you guys more about what's gonna happen with my channel. Also, I do want to let you guys know that I am so sorry for not being active on my channel. I know there's some people that actually watch my videos and like watching them and have requested certain videos and stuff like that, so I'm really sorry for that. I've been through a rough patch these last couple months, and I'll talk more about it in this video. So if you guys want to hear what's been going on and everything, you could go ahead and take a seat, get a snack, and enjoy watching this video. Pretty much I'm just gonna sit here and talk, but I'll be having other videos after this video, so I'll talk a little bit more about it later on in this video. But yeah, right now I just want to start off with wishing you guys and hoping you all had a great, wonderful Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Honestly, it's been that long. I don't even think I did a video for Thanksgiving, so I hope you all had an amazing time and safe time with your family and friends. And I know we did. I didn't vlog as much as I wish I would have, or as I have previous years, but honestly it was great. It was wonderful time with family and friends, and it was just really nice. And I did take a lot of pictures. I did record a little bit here and there, and I'll probably make one video with like pictures and some videos, just kind of to document and have as memory, but also for whoever's interested in seeing what we were up to. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time with family and friends. Now I want to start off with also saying that this video is pretty much going to be talking about everything that happened in since my last video, my update video, and till now. So it's been a lot of mixture of stuff, like more stuff than what I'm gonna say in this video. Honestly, I'm not gonna throw everything out there because a lot of things are personal, but a lot of things are just random things that just happen to anybody. And you know, I'm not saying my personal stuff don't happen to anybody else, but I'm just saying it's more personal stuff that you keep with yourself and, you know, your family and everything. So yeah, sorry about the background noise. Kimmy is having a rough day today, so hold on a second. So here's Miss Kimmy. Say hi, chiquita. I do have some videos that I want to upload for you guys. I did some Black Friday shopping. I'm gonna do a haul on what my girls got for Christmas, and yeah, there's just a whole bunch of other videos that I want to upload. Obviously, I do want to still upload Kimberly's birthday video. That's kind of where I left off. I did upload all the DIY videos that I wanted to do for you guys. I think the last video that I didn't upload, which is already uploaded, but it's not like live or active, however you call that. It's her birthday outfit video. Then I have her birthday party video and her birthday haul video. So those videos will be coming up as well with those hauls, like the Black Friday haul. And hi baby. So those videos will be coming up with the Black Friday haul and like the Christmas haul, what my girls got for Christmas. Kind of give you guys some tips and ideas as well to how I got them their gifts and everything. So yeah, with that being said, those are some videos that you guys can be expecting from my channel. Also, it's just been a roller coaster, guys, so let me just get started here. Basically, I left off updating you guys in the decision that I had made, that I had decided to start working. After 7 years of not working, being married and having children, I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I've had my own businesses like making birthday decor and like making headbands and bows and a whole bunch of mixture stuff that I've done, a variety of stuff, DIYs. So yeah, I've done a whole lot of mixture stuff, and I've, you know, created my own little business and everything. But it didn't go as planned. I just stick with it as planned, and I mean, it's still kind of going, you can say, but my machine broke and I just kind of gave up, you can say, and everything just went down the drain. And I decided I want to get out of the house and I wanted to work. So basically, I started applying. I applied for like 3 months. So I applied for like 3 months straight, and I applied for like any retail store you can think of. and none of them called me back. None of them sent me like an interview, nothing. Like I didn't even make it to one interview, and it really, really sucked. I don't know if that has to relate with anything with the schedule that I was available for, but I have a pretty tight schedule to start with because I have 4 kids. My husband works 2 jobs, and I'm just pretty much not really available. Okay, so Miss Kimberly is going to join us here. She's not really happy right now because she's pretty tired. It's nap time, but I usually have to lay down with her and put her down, but I'm just gonna hold her here, and I think she's pretty content with that. So don't mind her. But yeah, so yeah, basically I apply to every retail store, and like I said, retail stores pretty much want you available anytime they can because they need you, like they don't have like a set schedule, or if they do, it's more for like the older employees, and then not like older in age but like older time that they've been there, and then also basically more for like they need you weekends and stuff like that. So it just wasn't gonna work for me, I guess, and that's why I never got an interview or anything. So then I looked into a bank, which is somewhere where I had worked when I was younger before I got married, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it, so I decided to go into that field. And I did apply to several banks, and then this one bank didn't send me an interview. So I did go to the interview. I think it was like the following day or in 2 days after I uploaded that last video. So I did go to the interview. It went great. It was amazing. I did great, but it just wasn't for me. So there were certain reasons why it wasn't for me. Basically, the schedule wasn't gonna work with me at all. So basically, this bank opens 7 days a week, and it just wasn't gonna work for me because their priority was someone that can work every Sunday, and I was not gonna give up my Sundays with my family and to go to church as a family as well. Another thing was that they wanted me to work till 7 is their close time, and that wasn't gonna work for me because I have 4 kids. My husband works 2 jobs, and I was not about to leave my teenage kids like from 3 to 7 or 8 that I got home. And any daycare that I put Kimmy in was only available till 6, and Gracie's school after school program is only available till 6. So that wasn't gonna work at all. I do have friends, I do have neighbors and stuff, but they all work as well, and they have their schedules and they have their kids, so it wasn't gonna be convenient at all. It wasn't gonna really work. Alright, so she didn't really want to go to sleep. I guess all my talking is not letting her sleep, so she's gonna hang out here with me, but don't mind her, guys. I'm so sorry. But I just gotta do what I gotta do. This is the best time, the best lighting, and so yeah, just bear with me. So yeah, the whole schedule, days, and everything wasn't gonna work for me at all, and I just pretty much had to be honest. I wasn't gonna like take on the job or the role and like kind of just let it go in a week or two. It wasn't gonna work at all. So yeah, I had to let it go and not accept the job because of those reasons. I didn't get the job, so I was pretty disappointed, but I was very open-minded when I even went to the interview because I know that I can have my plans, but God has his own plans for our lives as well. So I was pretty open with it, and I was just trusting God. And so a week went by, and then the following weekend, one of my friends who I used to babysit for, I stopped babysitting her baby because I was going to move. And then she took her to this other person that lives in the same block. And then that person, she was having issues with her with certain reasons. So she just randomly came around and asked me if I could babysit for her again. And I was like, sure, why not? I'm still going to be home with Kimmy. I'm not getting a job anytime soon or anything like that. So why not? So I took the job, and it was like a blessing for me, that God sent to me to babysit so that, I wouldn't be left off with nothing and empty-handed. I felt like it was a way for God to, bless me to have some kind of income and have, something going. So yeah, I basically ended up taking the opportunity to take care of the baby. And so I did for about 3 or 4 months, I think. And then I just recently stopped. I decided to stop because I was having some personal issues with the mom. I'm not gonna go into detail about it. Nothing too specific with like anybody else or anything like that. We're still friends, but it's just different. Like there was just some things that were not okay that she was doing to me, and I was feeling like taken advantage of, and I was feeling like treated less, you can say, or something like that. So I didn't like that, and I needed to stand up for myself. So I told her, I'm sorry, I can't watch her anymore. So that was just this last week, so just the weekend before New Year's. So I stopped taking care of her. Now I don't have a job. So I am looking into getting a job this year. There's a whole lot of goals that I have for this year, to get a job and everything. But then right now my situation, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about it, is Kimberly first. She is priority, and obviously all my kids, but right now we have a situation going on with Kimberly. So I'm really hoping, and I'll talk a little bit about it right now. So I just really want to focus on her and take care of her, and just the house. It's just so much going on, guys. Like, it's not as easy as I can think of, like, to get out of the house. I know you can say, oh, you can take care, you can take the kids to daycare and after school programs, and then the older kids can take care of themselves. That's true, but I mean, there's so much to do in the house. There's so much to get done, like the cooking, the cleaning, the homeworks, the bedtime routines and everything, and it's really hard to get it done with like two working parents. It is possible, and I know many people do it, but it's just even more for me right now, I think, because my husband has two jobs. So the only parent at the house is me, and if I go out to work, it's going to be double the extra work for me, because then again, I wouldn't really be here for him. I'm already sure that I'm not going to have the same schedule as he has. So that wouldn't work, and he wouldn't have his lunches ready and done. Somebody needs to cook, somebody needs to pack them, somebody needs to feed the kids and make sure that their homeworks are done, and just everything is done, and that is just really wouldn't be possible with two parents working two jobs, and the other one, even a part-time job, I think will be crazy right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hold off on that for a bit until I can get a job and get out of the house. So yeah, guys, that is where my job situation kind of starts and stays, and that's pretty much what happened with that. So these past 3 months, that's one of the reasons why I really haven't been able to be doing YouTube, because I had so much going on. Like, taking care of even just one baby, it's a lot of work. It's a huge responsibility, and it was just so much work. It was all day long, from like 7 to 6, sometimes even more, and it was just a big load. And honestly, I just really didn't have a lot of time. I had my routine and everything, but overall, I just really didn't have that much time. And I think a lot of it has to do personal as well, because sometimes I did have time, but I just didn't have the initiative to do things like this, and I was just kind of off of all that. I was kind of like in a little fog and everything like that. So, oh, excuse me. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's what happened with my situation about working and everything like that. So my husband is still working two jobs. He literally is only home Sundays all day, Saturdays evenings, and 4 hours every day. You could say every night. He only sleeps about 4 to 5 hours, and he's here through the night, but we don't really see him because, he is sleeping and we're all sleeping, and then when we all get up, that's when he leaves as well, and then he just comes back between jobs to get a shower done, eat something, and he has to go. So he only has like a 40-minute window between two jobs to come home, see us, and then go back to his other job. So that's kind of a good thing, you can say, because he can come home. I think there's other situations where the person that's working two jobs doesn't even get to go home until so that's a really good thing, and we're really grateful and appreciate that situation, that he does get to come home and we do get to see him before he has to go to his other job, because then when he's back, we're pretty much all asleep and it's already the next day when we see him. So we don't really get to spend a lot of time, or quality time, but it is what it is for now. So he is planning to take on other job roles, you can say. There's opportunities right now, but they're not the best option right now. So we're kind of just waiting on for another month or two. There's going to be a lot of changes. We are planning on moving as well, so that's another thing. There's just a lot of changes. Pick it up, mommy. Pick it up. So there is a lot of changes going on, and that are going to be happening as well. So yeah, guys, I'll bring you guys along. And I know I'm not starting this video like January 1st or December 31st and starting the new year fresh and everything. I know it's already like the 4th or the 5th. I don't even know what day we are. But all I know is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's another thing I want to get you guys, like, encourage you guys. It doesn't matter if you didn't start your goals or set your goals the 1st of January or the end of December. What matters is that you start whenever you start and stick to it, and do your best to get it done and accomplish your goals. I think that resolutions are pretty much set on the back burner. Also, I do want to mention, I'm sorry for the noise. I am next to a window here, and I have the window open, and I know you guys can hear like airplanes and cars and people, and yeah, I have a full house. I have all my kids. This is their last week of being at home for vacations for winter, so they are going back to school next week on Monday, and that's just gonna be a whole new routine and lifestyle that Kimberly and I need to adjust to, because we were used to having the baby that I babysit as well. And so that's another thing that I'm gonna have to work around with. Another thing that goes along with that is I can't really move or do anything. Well, I can, there's buses and there's my feet and I can walk, but it's not the same. Like if I need to go do laundry, and all that stuff. But overall, it's been crazy, guys. Like, let me tell you, my husband got his second job, and everything was going on great. And then I got my job as a babysitter, and everything was going on good. But and after that, everything started like falling apart for us. A lot of things happen, and then aside from that, like, one of the biggest things was our cars messing up. So basically we have two cars. I have a truck and he has a car. His car literally burned down. Like, it does not work anymore at all. It's done. It's over with. So it gave up on us, and then my truck literally gave up on us as well on the same weekend. Like, can you imagine your two cars, your moving vehicles, just giving up on you at the same time? So that was money that we had to invest. We did fix the one that was fixable and better to fix, because obviously in the truck is where we all fit. So we were able to fix it, but obviously there's a lot of money invested in that, and that thrown us back big time. And it wasn't just one time, guys, let me tell you. It happened multiple times for about a month and a half, literally every weekend. And I'm not like just talking here crap and everything. I'm telling you what it is and what happened. It was insane until the last time that it happened. I remember telling God, you know what is the problem here? Like, what is the purpose to this and what's going on? I was pretty upset. I was like, God, what are you doing here? Like, what is the purpose to this? Help me, make me stronger, let me see the purpose, what's going on here? Because it was every weekend, and it was just crazy. Like, there was money that we had to, everything that we were making extra was pretty much going to fixing the car, because it was dying on us every time. And we fixed the problem, but then there was another problem, so it just kept coming around, and it was just another thing after the other. And all the bills and rent and all that doesn't stop and doesn't give you a break or anything. You gotta keep it paying. But then all this was thrown at us as well, so we were just, instead of going up, we were taking 2 steps back, and it was just insane, stressful, and everything. And I think the purpose and what I got from this whole situation was just thanking God through the chaos. A lot of things can be wrong, and a lot of things can be going wrong, but God will always take care of you, and God will always be there for you. And you might not feel it or see it that way, because everything is going so wrong, and it could be like almost the end of the world to you. But if you truly look deeper, you can truly know that God is there for you, and He's helping you. And sometimes it's not gonna be what we want or what we expect or how we picture that it can be picture perfect and it will turn out perfect. Sometimes these things have to happen for you to get where you need to be, or a better place in your lives, you know. So I think if none of this stuff would have happened, my husband would not be, you know, looking into something better to get for himself, for a car or something like that. So that's something, a process that we're going through right now. So he'll be getting another car in about a month, but it's not going to be just a regular car. It's something that we're looking into that will be investment, because it'll be another type of job that he'll be doing that will get us better money. Also, through the whole chaos, God, you know, was there and showed us that he will take care of us. And honestly, the biggest thing that happened, I think you would say, will be this situation that happened. So it was this one weekend. The car broke different weekends, right? But this one weekend, this one thing that happened to the truck that time was the front tire. So the passenger side front tire basically only had 2 screws there. 2 screws. Like, we were about to jump in the freeway, guys, and it only had 2 screws. And if we would have jumped in the freeway, we could have been in an accident. We could have, like, literally not be here, you know. And for some reason or another, we kind of had an argument, and we decided not to go where we're gonna go. And we decided to just come home. And 2 blocks before we got home, that tire pretty much almost went out of the car. And you know, we were almost going towards a red light, so we were going slow, but then it literally like made us pull over, and we were done. Like, that was done, and that was it, you know. My husband got off and he checked it, and sure enough, the tire only had 2 screws. So we made it to a mechanic, and you know, they got it fixed. It was a lot of money to fix and everything, because there was more things behind that in that tire. And it was just crazy, guys, let me tell you. And it was so stressful, and I was just like, you know, really like so upset, because you know, it's money and it's time, and it just ruins everything, you know. But I don't know, I just feel like in that situation, God let me see how amazing he is, how truly amazing he is, and how he is there for us every step of the way, and how he takes care of us. And you know, sometimes bad things happen, like people do get in car accidents and everything, but God has the purposes for that. But in this situation, God took care of us. We had Kimberly only, like all the other kids had stayed at my mother-in-law's house. We had Kimberly, and it was us in the car as well. And God took care of us. God shielded us. He protected us and kept us safe. And you know, we had to argue, and it sucked because we were arguing, but there was a purpose to the argument, and you know, it held us back from going into that freeway, and also it, you know, didn't allow us to get in an accident and stuff like that. So I don't know, that's how I see it, and I am just so thankful to God that even throughout the chaos, he was there for us, and he took care of us, and we're safe and sound. And you know, the car is fixable. Sorry guys, she's playing with her toys, and she's literally feeding me all her baby food. So yeah. So yeah, guys, it was pretty crazy, you know, but we got through it. You know, the car is fixable. Anything is fixable, except losing your life or ending up in a hospital is very, very hard to go through. To him about how frustrated I was, what was the purpose, and what was this and that. He pretty much work things out. Like, the truck stopped ruining on us. Like, it's been about a month or more that the car's been fine. Like, we haven't had to fix anything to it. We just did this weekend because we needed to, like the change of oil and that stuff that you need to do. And then also we did need to get a new battery for it, so that was more money invested. But we got it done, and, you know, and it wasn't something that was making the truck like die on us, you could say. So it was workable, but it was stuff that we needed to do, like maintenance. So since then, you know, I remember praying to God and everything, and you know, he took care of us. He took care of the situation, and he showed us his purpose and everything, but then he also just took care of the situation. Like, it hasn't broken down on us, and I am just so thankful. All that happened. So you know, Thanksgiving came around. We did our Thanksgiving with our families. We went to my parents, and then we went to his parents, and we had a great time. I did do some Black Friday shopping, like I said, so I am going to be doing a haul. Well, I did already a haul, so now I need to edit it and upload it for you guys so you guys can see what I bought this Black Friday. And also we did some Christmas shopping. Christmas shopping was not done till the day before Thanksgiving. So on the 23rd we did, no, not Thanksgiving, Christmas. So on the 23rd of December we did our Christmas shopping. So you can only imagine how that went. I didn't find a lot of things that I wanted to get for the kids, and then also it was crazy. It was crazy driving into that mall. Not walking, driving. Driving into the mall was insane on the 23rd, and it was pretty late, but I am so thankful to my mother-in-law because she took care of all my 4 kids, and I was able to go with my husband, kind of have like a little date, and then we were able to do all our shopping and have a little dinner. So that was great and amazing, but never again I think will I do that. Honestly, this year I am trying to be a little bit smarter and save so much more ahead and buy more ahead than, you know, wait till November, December. And I'll probably shop in November, but like not last minute as I did this past year. So a lot of stuff been going on. I got really sick, like with the flu, the week before Christmas. So by Christmas I was good to go, but I was really sick. Like I got so many fevers for 3-4 days, and I had cough, and I ended up going to the doctor because I'm like, you know what, I'm dying, I need to go to the doctor. So I did go, and they did prescribe me antibiotics and everything, but it was so crazy, and I was so sick, and it was just insane. I hated it. It was horrible. So yeah, I got over that, thank God, and I am perfectly fine now. We've had a situation though with Kimberly. It's been since October 28th. And I haven't made a video about it, I think, but it's been a situation that we're actually going on. It's been a situation that we're actually going through right now. It just happened 2 days ago again, and this is the 3rd time. I'll put some pictures and some information here about what it specifically it is, its name and everything, because I can't really pronounce it. But I'll show you guys right now. So basically, if you guys can take a look here on her ear, it is pretty swollen. I don't know if you guys can get to see that. Let me see, show them your ear. So I don't know if you guys can see that very well because I can't really like pull the camera to here, but I'll pull some pictures here so you guys can see closer. But pretty much her ear is infected. We have, my mom, myself, and I have these little holes in our ear, and this is what they're called. But yeah, we basically have those in our ears, and my mom and I have never had a problem with them, and Kimberly never had a problem with them till now. It started October 28th. She got infected, and it swelled up, and it went away in 2 days actually. I don't know what I did right. I did aloe vera and I did salt and water, a warm compress and all that, and it went away. And I've been trying to do that too, but now it's like staying along. Now it's like tagging along longer, you can say. So I don't know what's going on, but okay, that first time it only lasted 2 days. Now the second time was the first week of December. So she got it again, the same ear, the same, you know, section right there in her ear, and it went away after a week. I did take her to the doctor about 3 days after it came around. It grows really fast from one day to another, and it gets really swollen and like red and infected. So the first 2 days doesn't really hurt for her. After that it does hurt. So basically the second time that happened, I took her 3 days after that, and then 5 days after I took her to the doctor, it went away. But they got, so yeah, she got prescribed antibiotics for that, Motrin and an ointment, and that worked out. And so yeah, that cleared up and it went away. But you know, we were all like, oh, she's good to go. You know, I didn't really do that much more research then. So then now comes around another month, and I just literally realized this last night, that it's been happening once a month, and it's a reoccurring. and it just keeps happening. And so I noticed the first time it happened October 28th, and the first week of December, and now the first week of January. So it clears up, it heals, and then it comes back. So you know, she got antibiotics and went away a week after, so she was fine. And then just 2 days ago, I noticed it coming back. So I did what the doctor told me. The ointment, put it on her and everything, and it still came in. And then I decided to take her to the doctor yesterday. So I took her in. It was already starting to swell, and he looked at it, and he gave her more antibiotics, and he gave her the ointment, and obviously doing Motrin and stuff like that. But I did ask him this time to send me to a specialist. Now he said, you know what, just wait, come back in 10 days, give her the medicine, do everything, and come back in 10 days, and then I want to see her then. So I was like, okay, yeah, I want to let it heal and give her 10 days to go back. Obviously, if in 5 days is not better, I will take her back and get her, you know, to a specialist. But because last time it did heal within 5 days. But like I said, she started antibiotics last night, so she's only taken it twice, so I know it's going to take some time to heal. But I don't know, like I really don't know what to do in this situation because I'm very scared. I did more research on it. Basically, they'll have to do like surgery. I don't know if they have to take some kind of tissue from in there, or they have to you know, take out the whole infection. And it seems to bother her. Like I notice right now that she's going like this, and I think it hurts her or it's itchy. I'm not sure. And I think it's the hair because I have her hair like kind of like in a little like not down, so it's not touching her ear, but I have it kind of like this, so it's not touching her ear, but it fell off right now. So I'm hoping it's that, but it seems to be hurting her today because that is another thing that we've been going through with Kimberly, and it is so crazy, insane, stressful because like if anything, we've been very blessed with all our children. They haven't had to they haven't had to go to the doctor or, you know, hospitals and stuff like that, other than with like either some kind of fever, infection, or something like that. So I'm very worried, but at the same time, I'm going to continue having my faith in God that He's going to work everything out, and He has a purpose for everything. So I know she is in His hands, and she's gonna be okay. But I do ask you guys to please join me with prayers to God that He heals her and that she doesn't need to go through anything like a surgery or anything like that. That hopefully is something that I can do, like clean it a certain way so she doesn't get infections or anything like that. So I don't know. We're gonna go back in 10 days. I'll keep you guys updated. I do want to request going to a specialist because I do want to get x-rays done and everything so that, you know, they can look more into it in case it's gonna plan to come back and see what we can do to, you know, avoid it. But yeah, guys, it must be very, very painful to have that there. And she's so tiny, you know, she's 2 already, but she's still little, you know. She can't tell me it hurts or what bothers her, if it itches or anything like that. You know, it's until I see it and what I see. So yeah, it sucks. She doesn't have any other signs or symptoms regarding that situation. She doesn't get fever. She doesn't get like anything other than whiny. Like, she gets whiny and like very clingy the first couple days that she has it, and it's like it's barely starting to show. So I think it's discomfort that she's feeling at first, and then I notice that it comes around. So it's kind of like a pattern thing. And yeah, guys, it's really, really crazy. But yeah, guys, overall, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I was going to update you guys on. Obviously, you guys can see in my background, it's kind of like Kimberly's side of the room. We do share a room, my husband and I and Kimberly. So yeah, I did half a room hers. It's always kind of been like that, but now it's different because she's a toddler. She's 2, so she has all her toys here. So she got her toddler bed. She is sleeping on it, and I will talk more about that. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below. I can do a video how we did our transition or how we're doing it, and also like I can do a tour, you know, of her toys and organizing and how I organize, how we make it work with like, you know, a small room. Well, actually, this is not very small small, but it's not that small because it fits like our dresser, our bed, and then all her toys in bed and stuff like that. So yeah, I can also do a closet tour for her closet because I just added another shelf and I kind of rearranged everything because she had a dresser here, but I took it out and I just kind of rearranged everything in her closet. So I can definitely do a tour on her closet and kind of give you guys tips and ideas on organization. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I have a bunch of videos, as you can tell by the videos that I mentioned that I want to upload. I just hadn't been on the group, but now I'm kind of getting into it, and I hope you guys are interested in watching my videos. If you are, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell button so you guys can get notified when I upload videos. In the comments below, let me know what you guys are interested in watching. I know previously you guys have left me comments letting me know what kind of videos you guys are interested. So I have a list of those. I'm going to be redoing my list for this new year and setting a plan on how my channel is going to work. I'll be doing a separate video on that when I have it set. But I think for this month of January, I'm just going to catch up with my videos, like upload those haul videos and Kimmy's birthday videos and, you know, like update videos like on her ear and just stuff like that, whatever happens. But then I think in February, I'll be catching up and like kind of giving you guys my plan or whatever you guys suggest and stuff like that. So stay tuned. There's a lot of fun videos coming around. I love doing DIYs, tours, hauls, just like tips, ideas, motivation, mommy videos, vlogging, like kind of like my family and my kids. So if you guys are interested in those kind of videos, definitely go ahead and subscribe and stick around. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing great. And if you're going through a tough situation, just remember that you're not alone. You're not the only one going through a situation like that. There's many different types of situations and, you know, hardships that we all go through. But you just have to stay strong. You have to stay strong and know that you're in God's hands, that everything's going to be okay, that everything's going to turn out great, even though we don't understand and we don't see a purpose or a reason for things happening. And honestly, I think the hardest situation to go through is when someone is sick, when you're sick, when you have to end up in a hospital. I think that's the worst situation, and if you're in that situation, I am truly sorry. I will have you guys in my prayers, even though I don't know you. I always have the whole world in my prayers. You know, that God heals, that God's with them, that God, you know, takes care of them, and you know, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. A lot of things bad can happen, but there's always something good. You know, Kimberly's living proof of that. Like, she is a rainbow baby. We lost a baby before Kimberly in 2014, and that was really hard to go through. That was my hardest situation I've been through, and honestly, I can say that Kimberly's living proof of a blessing, a rainbow after the storm. So you just have to believe and have faith in God. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave me comments in the comments below because I truly love reading them. I will be replying, and it really motivates me to keep going on this YouTube journey. I know it has evolved crazy lately. There's so many kinds of types of YouTubers out there. I'm just a regular mommy type of YouTuber, and I've been doing videos since Gracie, my oldest daughter, was a baby, like 5 months, and I love and enjoy it, you know, but I feel like so behind already because everybody's so out there and like so much better in a way, I feel. But nobody's better than anybody. I just think that it just depends on what you want to do, and you just love and enjoy it and just do what you love, you know. So this is kind of like a hobby for me. I love it and I enjoy it, and that's why I keep doing it. And I don't want to be like nobody else. I just want to be myself, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you don't, well, it's just something that I can document and have for myself. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.